Oh my God, dating scene.
Oh my God. That's like a can of worms you just open up.
I don't think so the dating scene existed for me in India.
Yeah, I've gone on some dates, thank the Lord.
I live in Denver, so the diversity range here is very limited.
Most of my dating experiences have been with other immigrants.
I mean, my boyfriend's American, so I guess one of them worked out. It's hard.
It's hard here. It's so hard.
The concept of dating just seems so foreign to me. It's like you don't go out and deliberately look for people to date. That for me sounds ridiculous. You find people that you happen to like and you happen to want to date.
As an Indian guy, walking into a bar and sitting right next to someone and starting a conversation is not that easy. In a very big cosmopolitan city, it might be a little bit easier from that aspect because people are exposed to so many different races. But Cleveland still is, a typical Midwest conservative city. It's not very easy to break through those barriers and just start having conversations. So I did really have a tough time.
Because there are certain struggles that you go through as an immigrant, and when you find someone who has gone through those struggles, it brings you close together. And then when someone who hasn't gone through those, it's just so hard for people to understand what those struggles are like.
I think it's really hard to find another person who can fully relate to me. Like, are there too many half German, half Mexican immigrants in Colorado?
It's been hard for me to be compatible with someone who's from Pakistan. Like, they can be Pakistani, but who's like directly from there, grew up there, raised there, went to school there, all that. It's hard for me to match with that.
So even if I see an Indian girl, more than likely she's just racially Indian, but she's American born. So, and it's, they are not looking for Indian guys from India. So, that basically, there are more chances of me dating a white girl versus an Indian girl from America.
Americans are forward when it comes to dating, I find, and they talk a lot around it, but they don't necessarily connect very intimately and privately with you.
Americans are so emotionally distant and so stoic and so hell-bent on being practical to the point where it's like suffocating how little they deal with emotions that it just blows my mind.
They're very comfortable talking to strangers, but you want to talk to them one-on-one and they almost get nervous. Like you're going to judge them rather than just kind of showing up and being there.
Definitely in Mexico, people are a lot more romantic and they do cheesy things like asking to be someone's boyfriend with like rope on fire. They're more, in my opinion, more gentleman-like. They open the car doors for you. They always try to pay for everything, even if they're just friends and they're not looking for anything.
Here, the guys don't like to dance or don't want to or not expected to. And the girls, it's not exactly dancing. It's just so sexual.
Yeah, once they explained to me kind of how the game worked, and they portrayed a lot as a game, really. It's just who you can get, how fast you can get them, and then all the dating apps came out later when I was in college.
So, like the whole hookup culture and the dating apps and whatnot, it like flies right over my head. And so it's like, I don't get the point of like going out on a date with someone just for the heck of it, where it's like, oh, you look cool enough for me to like get a free meal out of you or something.
Online dating always kind of worked out for me. I mean, I met my wife online, so we did not have apps in those days, but the websites did their job.
No, Tinder. Honestly, why would I ever do that to myself now?